At this time, we ask that you please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we honor this great nation with the playing of our national anthem. Performing the anthem tonight will be the Pride of Comanche High School Band. I'd like to thank American Legion Post 258 for hosting our flag for tonight's game. And we'd also like to thank the Meridian first responders for being at the game tonight.
Welcome, Indian fans, to the 2024 season opener here at Harley Stadium Barnett Field. We've got our team captains getting ready to go across and meet each other at midfield for the coin flip, and we are glad you guys have joined us. I'm sure you're watching side by side with the Gooners on one side and the Indians on the other on your TV tonight. We appreciate you joining us. And for those of you guys that are just reminded that the Sooners are playing tonight, please don't flip over to there. You're in for a great one here tonight. I'm here with Jason and Autumn. Jason, how goes your year?
So far, so good. It's been, like everyone else, crazy busy year, but we're back in the full swing of school, and I have been ready and counting down for some high school football.
That's right. The band fired us up just a little bit ago. You guys got an opportunity to hear that. If you didn't, back up and check out the band for the year. They sounded great to kick off the year. You know, whenever the wind blows a little cooler and the band starts striking up, that it's high school football time.
It is, now that the sun's went down, it's cooling off. I think it's going to be a beautiful night for football. We're excited to have S&S Rams with us from Texas up here, and I was pretty excited to see at the community pep rally Coach Robinson saying, we're inviting some Texas teams up here. We need to show them what Oklahoma football's about.
There you go. That was pretty exciting to hear. Captains tonight out there for your Indians. Number 4, Evan Dodd. Number 72 is Justin Mann. Number 6, Colby Shannon. And number 62, Clayton Brantner. There's 13 seniors on this year's squad. Jason, what do you think?
Well, I'm trying not to think about it, actually, when I was looking at the banners that are coming in by the gate and just thinking about all the seniors that we're going to be losing. It's kind of sad, but I'm excited for this group of seniors. I'm excited for this ball club. Have a second year with Coach Robinson.
Yep.
They're really buying into the program.
They are.
I mean, it's been amazing to see the growth of these students.
Yep.
Even the junior high boys who are making headway and growing in leaps and bounds. I mean, it's going to be exciting to watch football this year.
It sure will. The Spirit line filling up. A lot of excitement in town. Like you said, second year under new head coach. Some new guys out there on the sidelines with him. A lot of positive things to say about it, and so I'm excited for the season as well. So S&S Consolidated Rams, a team that comes to us from near the Fort Worth area, a couple small towns consolidated, and they bring a pretty good-looking squad over there, Jason.
They really do. I was watching them earlier whenever they come out, the coaches, everyone. I talked to couple of the people on the media team. Everyone seems super nice and excited to be here, so we want to welcome them and hope we have a great night, a great night of football. And here come our Indians.
There you go. Here they come. Brantner and Lewis out first. Team fired up for the season. Just by way of warning, if any of the S&S Consolidated Rams fans have made their way to this live stream and are enjoying this with us, I provide biased coverage. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to call it the way I see it, but I am an Indian fan, and so I'm excited to see them play this year.
Well, I want to think that we do a pretty good job of trying to be as fair as we possibly can. Yeah, of course, our allegiance and our love is here with these Indians.
Little slanted on the coverage there. On the toss, look like the Indians have elected to receive the opening kickoff. They will defend the west end zone. A little bit of clouds out that way. Wouldn't mind a sprinkle, as we seem to have missed most of the major rain that they thought they were calling for today. So, not excited about that.
I was talking to some of the band kids earlier talking about, I said, now do you have a plan if a downpour comes? And they're like, yes, we're heading for shelter.
We're heading for shelter. That is the nice thing about being in the booth, I guess. So,
yeah, I as you know, we talk about it every year. I miss being down on the sidelines where all the action is. But as I was setting up this week and sitting here looking, we've got the best seats in the house.
That's right. Carson Van Sickle, and it looks like Cruz Lyle back to receive deep on the kick. Cooper Dobbins, Evan Dodd, looks like Rylan White, and Aiden Reed at that mid-level. On the front line, 84 up there is Jackson Schreiner, 28, Kason Vitruba, Looks like 56, Brandon Lombard right there in the middle. 23, Clayton Smith on the far side, and then I can't see who that last one is over there, Jason. On
which row?
the last, next to the one at the end on the row in the front. We'll get him when he turns around. Number 28, Zane Da, is set to kick off. 12 minutes is on the clock, and we are underway.
Here we go.
Last person, number 9, Logan Stingle out there. So that ball goes into the end zone by just a little bit right
barely.
there. So we'll bring that on out to the 20, where the Indians will begin their season first down and 10.
I was a little worried about that. I thought it was going to stop right before it rolled in.
Made me a little nervous as well. So put it down right in the middle. Coach Robinson firing them up. They were jumping around together just a few minutes ago, so we're fun and business out there. Colby Shannon, quarterback, number 6 back there, will be matched alongside by number 4, Evan Dodd. Over here you got Rylan White, Cruz Lyle, Cooper Dobbins. Cruz Lyle. Colby Shannon finds a seam. He makes a man miss. Stiff arms the next guy, and he's off to the races, and he steps out of bounds at about the 45.
Beautiful.
What a run to start the season, Colby Shannon.
He was feeling that, and I was too. That's amazing.
That is a great way to get things started. Just gouging him right off the bat. And they have to respect, when you put Cruz Lyle in motion, he is, I think, the fastest young man on that team, like a 4.3 or 4.4 40 time. And so,
you know, I've been really impressed with him just from last year to this year.
Yep.
How much he's improved and grown. It's pretty impressive.
Shannon calls for it again. Looks right, throws, and just low. Are they calling it a catch? No, Lyle not able to pull it off of his shoestrings right there. So second down and 10. Big man up front for the Indians. Starts on this side with number 54, Jonathan Alvarez. Number 52, Brylan Sweat. You've got Garrett Garner, number 50, right in the middle, brand new back to the team this year. Hasn't played since, I think, middle school maybe, but he is making a big difference for him. Justin Mann on the far side, and then I believe it's rounded out with Clayton Brantner. 2-back set this time. Shannon hands it off to Dodd. Dodd finds a seam, hits the mid-level, takes the next guy with him, and brings him all the way down to 38-yard line, looks like. So that'll be a gain of about 8 on second down.
Good hard run there.
Good hard run.
That'll bring us third down.
Coble Lewis coming out. Cooper Dobbins going in. Carson Van Sickle on the far side. You've got 3 sets on the right, 1 on the left. Rylan White, the lone one on this side. Cruz Lyle in motion. He sets, checks himself. Shannon surveyed. Shannon takes it to the right, makes a cut, and he is 6 yards into a first down on that one, gain of about 8 or 9. And so Indians move the sticks again. Jason, what are you thinking?
Well, try not to think too much right now and just enjoy it. I mean, it's nice. Everyone doing their jobs. You were talking about the line a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Man, these boys have been working hard.
They have.
It's a good, solid line. I like how you were mentioning Garrett Gardner. Man, I'm so proud of that young man.
Me too.
Coming back and making a spot and making it count.
Pass complete to Lyle, who's met immediately. Looks like a gain of about 2 on the play. Second down and 8 for the Indians. Yeah, it's certainly a senior-heavy group up front, which maturity-wise, size-wise, they may not be the biggest guys on the field, but they play hard.
Well, you know, and it's with any football team, and I know for us, we always have quite a few skill guys, but, man, when we can have a good, solid line up front, it makes all the difference.
Dodd gets hit, but pushes his way forward for another 3 yards, so it'll be third down and 5 for the Indians. Lewis on the first block. Dobbins comes in. You got him at the slot on the far side. Cruz in the slot on the near side. They're going to send him across. Trips right, lone receiver. left. Dodd still in the backfield.
I do like the no-huddle offense. I will say that.
Back to pass. Shannon looking, surveying, finds a lane, and he's off, and he's not down. And the next guy gets him by the ankle, and he still hops his way forward for another 3 yards.
He is bound and determined.
Justin Mann holding on to his wrist. He is way downfield blocking right there. I tell you what, he came from the right-hand side of the line way back there and pushed his way up and was blocking all the way down there at the 10.
Well, we've added some new coaches this year, and I'll tell you, Coach Cohealy and Coach Reyes, who've been working with these offensive linemen, they have been teaching these boys how to hold their blocks, how to make a hole, and you're seeing it right there.
That's right. Dodd set right of Shannon in the backfield. Hands it to him. Seam is made, and he gets to that next level and just pops the next guy all the way down to about the 3-yard line. So that'll be 2nd down and 2, but you're still only about 4 yards to the goal line here. So they stopped him at the 4. Indians threatening to score here with 8:29 on the clock.
Yep.
2nd down and about 3. White Hat calls for a time right there. Rylan Sweat's going to make his way over to the sidelines for a moment. We're going to send number 56, Brandon Lombard, in to give him a breather. Lyle in motion. Fakes it. Shannon untouched.
Nice.
What a block downfield right there.
Down Indians.
Downfield block by Rylan White. Just pushes this guy out of the way. Line opens up a hole, and we have our first score of the season. Indians up 6-0 with 8:12 on the clock.
Well, I have to say, that was a sure pretty drive right there by the Indians.
You know, they didn't feel like they needed to get a big chunk out of anything. They got some big chunks out of what are normally or traditionally short yardage plays because of Colby Shannon keeping his feet moving. And so that's good to see that they can just move it down the field and control like that. Wow. Way to start the season, fellas.
Yep, it is. And it's always – I'll wait for a second.
Shannon doing the duty here of kicking the ball. He's our place kicker and our punter. White holds. Shannon kicks. And it's short. They're not going to let him return it. Kick is no good. So we'll hold it at 6-0 at 8:12. And we'll take our first drink break. All right, we have seen the offense. Now let's see the second special teams group, our kickoff group. Schreiner, Dobbins, Slovak, Gay, Rojas. Shannon with a short one. Up in the air. Oh, they were going for it. Good down by Isaac Rojas there. Well, they were going for, looked like they were maybe a little bit of trickeration right there. See if they could get a hold of it because the Rams weren't paying attention.
Yeah, I think that's what they were trying to do, but I don't know that I wouldn't have wanted to pin them a little deeper.
Yeah, they're pretty confident at this point. Here trots the Rams out. Quarterback, number 9, Eli Nortman. Well, I say that. Looks like we've got a handoff to number 0. Oh, touch to the backfield, but he gets away. And he's off to the races.
And no one out there.
And nobody's out there to catch him. Cruz Lyle's going to chase him down, though. No flags on the field. Great opening run there by number 0, Kenny.
I thought we had him. We read it great in the backfield, but I don't know what happened.
Got to wrap up and drive him through. They'll get that worked out.
Oh, yeah.
Apologize to any Rams fans. Looks like my roster has last names a little bit shortened. So, quarterback run to the right. He makes a cut upfield, and he gets hit hard by, oh, no. He's got a touchdown. They're giving it to him. He crossed the plane before the ball came out.
Fumbled in. Okay.
So 2 quick plays, and the Rams show that their offense came to play.
Well, like you said, coaches will make some changes and clean that up a little bit.
Yeah, it's rough to give them that big one right off the bat. They're going to wish they'd have wrapped up on that first hit. Dribbles it back. Kick is up. Ooh, that's a hard kick.
It is.
Pushes it right through, and the Rams take a lead. 7-0 with 7:37 on the clock.
Next point is up and good.
Not the start I think we wanted on defense, but coaches will get them straightened out. We'll see how we do the next time around.
Look of our Comanche Indian High School cheerleaders there. Got our band going to be performing at halftime for you. We got cheerleaders, we got fans, beautiful weather. We've got it all tonight.
It's Friday night football. My favorite kind. Fans in the stands all the way around. For the drive, I'd say SNS Consolidated brought a pretty good group over there.
They really did. They said it was about a 2-hour drive.
Yeah. Deep kick on the far left-hand side. It takes a dead hop and is picked up by Rylan White. He looks to make one man miss and does throw him off, but runs into the next guy, and he's brought down after a hard run there at the 29-yard line. So
I like that these Indians
Carson Van Sickle. I'm sorry, it's number 1 Carson Van Sickle on that run.
I like that they're not wanting to go down on the first contact.
Right? Yeah. Shows a lot of toughness. That's where I think their Summer Pride program really made a difference this year, is those guys getting in there and working out together and getting in shape. And then, I mean, telling you, they've gone hard early season. Since Midnight Madness, they have been after each other.
Yeah, it was amazing just to be up here and be around the program and see the boys just, you know, coming together as a team and even encouraging the younger guys. And it sure made a difference.
Dodd in the backfield with Shannon. Shannon surveys, checks the defense, puts Lyle in motion. He does hand it to him this time, and he makes a cut, makes one man miss, and comes forward. Gain of about 4 on the play. Lewis checks into the backfield with Dodd and Shannon on Shannon's left. A little bit of confusion there in the backfield. I think they kind of ran into each other. Wasn't sure which direction they were supposed to go. So the lost about 3 on that one. Will bring up 3rd down and 9. Lewis will check out. Dobbins will check back in the long 3rd down play. Let's see if they show him Shannon's arm on this one. I've never seen somebody look like they're doing so little throw the ball so far.
You're exactly right.
Shannon back. Dodd looking to help protect. Shannon steps up in the pocket, and he takes off running. He's going to have the first down with a cutback, and then he lowers his shoulder and pushes away for more, and he's up to the 48-yard line. More than double what he needed for the first down. Shannon putting the team on his legs and moving them down the field.
He is sure here to play tonight, I'll say that.
Good job to build him a pocket like that. The line kept him off him as long as he needed to survey. Good coverage down the field. Oh, and just a little bit low for Van Sickle. He tried to pull it up off his shoestrings and didn't, but that'll be 2nd and 10.
I thought he had it for a second.
I did too. I mean, the way they built that pocket around him in that last play, and he just stepped up into it, that's a lot of maturity.
It is.
He didn't panic. It wasn't a panic run. They had good coverage downfield, and so he had a big open lane. He took it. He's back, and he flips it out. Oh, dang.
Oh.
My goodness, that ball was tipped around so many times.
Looked like we were playing volleyball for
yeah, big number 11, Kaysen E., jumps up and tries to knock that one down and around and almost comes up with it. So good defensive play by the Rams that time, because I think if he'd have flipped that one out there to, I think it was Dodd he was after right there on that, sneaking out of the backfield, then he had some running space. Trips right, single receiver set left. Shannon calls for it, back to pass, flips it out hard. Dobbins takes it and runs hard upfield, and he gets a first down and just runs flat into number 40. Good run and catch, Cooper Dobbins. Played a lot of snaps his freshman year to be very mature this year as a sophomore.
Well, he's really our first scrimmage that we played this year. He played a hard ball game.
He's running a lot harder this year than he ever thought about last year. He's a lot more confident.
Well, and again, his growth, like the other boys, just being in the weight room all summer, it makes a huge difference.
Dobbins, the man in motion, fakes the handoff to him. Shannon grabbed in the backfield, but shakes him off, and then he's off to the races. He makes 2 cuts, makes 3 cuts. He's got blockers down the field. He's going all the way. Colby Shannon. Woo! Did you see Jonathan Alvarez all the way from the line downfield, just leading the men down the field? Man, oh man.
I love it.
Earlier you had big Justin Mann doing it here on the left-hand side. That time Alvarez just over there leading the way. Additionally, you had Rylan White doing some great blocking down the field over there as well. Holy smokes.
Kobe's going to have to start buying his lineman watches or something like
For sure,
like
yeah.
the big boys do. I don't know.
That's right. Indians back on top, 12-7, looking to make it 13-7. Shannon stepping it off. White calls for it. Puts it down. Shannon puts it up, and we're short again.
Something's definitely off there because he is normally
Well, maybe that his legs are tired.
through that 2 hard runs and
Two hard runs, and then
got some of our young Indians down here with our banners
yeah.
and our flags. I recognize a couple of them.
Oh,
one
yeah.
in particular.
Recognize all those little ones. 2 scores for Shannon so far. He is feeling those legs.
Well, he's going to be feeling it a lot more after after all of his kickoffs and punts and everything else.
Well, I think maybe he's trying to save himself the energy of having to punt.
Yeah, maybe so.
And that's fine. We'll take that too.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
See if the Indians change strategy. Seems like last time Shannon kind of got under it, hoping maybe one of his teammates might get on it. Let's see if he kicks it back deep this time. Back deep to receive number 2, Joe O, and number 6, Brandon F. Shannon sends him out and steps it off. Shannon puts the boot to it this time. Kicks it out. Number 0 picks it up on the 20. And first guy misses. He makes the second guy miss. Oh, he is wrapped up there now. He is not going anywhere. Tribe of Indians crushes him.
Who was that first one down there? Did you see?
Clayton Smith is the man getting up off the top of him, number 23.
I know whoever that was, they got down there in a hurry. Looked like untouched.
Well, you got 2 freshmen down there, too, number 9 and number 18. You've got Logan Stingle and Levi Slovak that got up right behind him. So those guys trying to get down there and make a difference early in their high school careers.
Both very, very talented young men.
For sure. Handoff goes to 0. He's going to sway. Ooh, we're going to call holding back here in the backfield. He runs out of bounds at about the 42, but we're going to. I think they were trying to holler for that on some of their last 2 offensive plays too, but nobody throwing laundry that time. We do have a holding call against the Rams, and so they'll step off from the space of the penalty. Oh, no, from the line. They're going to call it at the line. They'll step off 10 yards. Replay first down, be first down and 20, though. First penalty of the game right there. Of the year, I guess, if you will. Those guys up front are going to get back there. So those front 5 for the Rams do have their work cut out for them. Fakes the pass, takes it off, running, and finds a seam, and then, ooh, good job running downfield.
Yeah.
Wrapped up by White, finished off by number 10, Eric Roy. Chases downfield.
Almost got
all the way out to about the 44, so first and 20 turns into second and 4. So the Rams are finding the running lanes that the Indians were finding earlier. Handoff up the middle. First man misses. Second man, no way. Third man, no way. And we are going to push until he blows the whistle. But the flag came out early, so I'm going to guess that we'll probably have another holding, which will bring us back to 10 yards to second down and 12 probably. Yep, another holding call against the Rams. You're not going to hold Alvarez, Reed, Brantner, and Lombard out of that backfield for very long.
No, you're not.
Wait, I may have called that number wrong. Who's on this side beside Reed? 50, is that 55? That is 55.
Yes.
Big Kane Pritchett out there, sophomore on the team.
One of our band students as well out there.
Second down and 12 for the Rams. Handoff, faked. Reed had a beat on him, tries to flip it out. Oh, gets the man, and breakdown tackle by Colby Shannon, but that's good for a first down all the way across midfield to about the 44. This would be a good game to clean up some of those mental things that you've been working on in practice that it's hard to simulate with your first team and second team.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely would.
Downfield coverage is a hard thing to maintain for too long. Run to the right, number 8 for the Rams. He gets the edge and gets brought down by number 4, Evan Dodd, after about a gain of 5. We're going to gain of about 5 on the play, be second down and 5. Rams set their line. Running right. Bumps into the first guy. Aiden Reed wraps him up, brings him down on this side. A little bit of help from Eric Roy in the middle, but gain about 3 on that play will bring 3rd down and 1 for the Rams. 2:24 on the clock here in the first quarter of play. Sunshine trying to peek back out for a few more minutes. Push, 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 and boy, how did the Indians come through big time on that one as they line up. Roy and Alvarez just push them back. No gain at all. Will be 4th down and a very long 1 yard. What do you think they'll do, Jason? Think they'll go for it? Do you think they?
I think they're probably going to go for it at this point.
I'm not sure they can afford not to.
Yeah.
I mean, a punt pins us back, but the way our offense is rolling, it seems like they're going to have to roll the dice a couple times. The big chunk plays that they were getting are over.
Yeah,
I hope.
with that little yardage, I think they're gonna have something up their sleeve. And I mean, I'd hate to say it, they've had a lot of luck running to that one side.
Yeah,
so
they need
see them drawing our attention over here. And well,
timeout is called on the field by the Rams. They're going to talk it over with their crew to see what they want to do. We'll take that timeout with them. A quick break. We'll be back with you guys in just a minute. Rams are back out. They've got a deep back set. They've got lots of guys back there. Looks like they're going to try to make a push. And they are. Indians match them, but they get the push that they needed to get him through the line, a gain of about 4. Good sportsmanship out there by the big guys in the middle, helping each other up. Rams 1st down on their Indian 30-yard line. Minute 5 left in the first. Number 8 quarterback hands it to 0. He looks left, bounces back, and runs right in the middle. Aiden Reed. Aiden Reed with a suplex move right there. Puts him in the grass. Loss of about a yard on the play. They plug the hole, you dance around. When the defensive end is disciplined like that, Jason, he comes back into that space and stays his ground. When that running back turns around, they're going to run right into his arms.
Yeah, it was. That's a perfect example, like you're saying. You do your job, you're where you're supposed to be.
He pulls it this time. Looks to pass, throws it, gets it out. Lewis pushes him out of bounds. Gain that time out for another Rams 1st down. Inside the 20, looks like it's all the way down at the 16. Maybe 17. 17-yard line. In the shadow of the scoreboard. Out of bounds stops the clock at 11 seconds. Quarterback number 8 for the Rams. Calls for it on 2, hands it to 0. He's looking to get around the edge on the left. Indians giving, oh my goodness.
Man.
Eric Roy sticks him. I'm not sure he's going to want any more after that one.
No, I think
he maybe headed to the sidelines. He's headed sidelines, but it's because it's the end of the first quarter. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's the hit of the night so far. He made one man miss and ran right into the chase of Eric Roy. So 12-7, the Indian lead, but the Rams threatening here at the end of the first. We'll be back with you for the second. All right. Indians back out there, fired up to get a stop. The ball sitting right at the 10-yard line. 2nd and about 4 for the Rams. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown, but I'm sure the Indians would like to prevent both. The second 12 minutes of play is on, and the White Hat gets them started. Number 8, the quarterback, calls for it, flips it out right, and it is incomplete pass. Number 6 off of his hands on the outside. Be 3rd down and about 4.
Bring up 3rd down.
Rams back out. You know, if they have the right mindset, they're thinking 2 plays to get these yards, basically, because they've got a good enough leg in that place kicker to probably make it, but they're thinking touchdown probably.
Oh, yeah.
Running right, he tucks it and runs. Lombard giving chase from the backside and rips him, and the second one hits him.
Nice.
Van Sickle out there on the tackle.
Good
Lewis out there on the tackle.
Great containment right there, not letting him around that corner.
I think they may have lost a little bit on that one. 4th down and 4, or long 3 if that.
Yeah, this would be a great hold. I know it's going to pin Comanche back, but man, what a great
They just
shift of momentum it
a
would
little
be
bit
right
more
here.
energy to run out of Colby and crew. All right, defense, 4th down and 4. Big stop, looking for it here in the 2nd. No handoff, running to right. Brantner gets his hands on him, and he goes down! Yeah!
Look at all the red shirts around him. And then helping him
Big
up. I love it.
62, Clayton Brantner, staying home and disciplined football, wrapping the quarterback up and putting his offense back out there.
Yeah, that was nice. Very impressive.
The discipline of the defense after they gave up that first bit was, I'm sure they were frustrated with themselves there, but they have made the corrections they need. All right. Putting the offense back out there on their own, or on about the 12-yard line, 13-yard line. Loss on the play for the Rams, actually. And they blew that one dead immediately. That would typically be a false start for no play, so if it is, that'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Indians. Looking for the White Hats call.
It's over on the.
Yes,
yeah.
that's a false start on the Indians, so back them up 5. It'd be 1st down and 15. Dodd in the backfield, steps up. Out to Dobbins, brings it out, pushes his way up to about the 15, so he gets our yardage back +1. 2nd down and 9, so a gain of about 6 on that play. Cooper Dobbins, after my stutter. Dobbins in motion. Colby pulls it in, lowers his shoulder, gets about 3 off that one. Yeah, so it'll be 3rd down and about 5 for the Indians. No panic in these guys, though. They're not acting like they're worried about any of their yardage, whether it's short or long.
Nope, not at all.
Dobbins across the formation this time, trips left. He's out there with Lyle and White. Van Sickle, the lone receiver on the right-hand side. Shannon calls for it, drops back, flips it out, and a good catch across the middle. Number 5, Ryland White. Sophomore receiver, a lot of confidence right there coming across the middle, and then doesn't go down. He's looking for the guy to contact.
Yep, he is.
He wasn't shying away from it. He went to him and got an extra couple out of it, out to the 35, first down and 10 Indians. Good protection that time, too. I saw Dodd surveying and came across for the guy that was coming through and gave Shannon what he needed. Shannon steps up, flips it down. Oh, over White's head that time.
Well, he was rushed a little bit out of the backfield, but
yeah, forced to throw that one awkwardly.
As you were saying, they've done a good job at keeping him calm and letting him be in the pocket.
Dodd doing a really good job tonight, despite only having taken over the running back duties from the last week.
Yeah, he is doing a really good job.
Shannon flips it. Oh, they're calling another false start, I bet, on the Indians. There must have been too many men in motion right there with Lyle making that. Yep, false start. Back him up 5. Oh, he called it on the center.
That's going to be a pretty play, too.
The side judge, and I always appreciate it when they do this, they explain themselves to the players about why they made the call. And I think he said that Garner made a move before he snapped it on that one. Rare mistake from him. Hadn't seen one this year. Shannon running hard to the right. Looks to make a cut. Does make a cut finally. Comes out of the fray. Spins move out to about the 42-yard line. Goodness gracious, something out of nothing, Shannon.
I think he's a magician because
he is.
He can find something out of nothing every time.
I tell you, the downfield blocking there by Dodd and crew on this side, I think Van Sickle in on that one too, gave him an opportunity to make those moves.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing to watch these guys know what to do, running downfield. They're getting the blocks. They're not just hitting one time and standing there.
Mm-hmm. Shannon steps back, looking left, pulls it down, flips it over the top. Lyle comes down with it right across the middle, and just enough for a first down.
I think he was getting tackled before he even got the ball.
He was getting tackled before he got the ball in his hands.
Still come down with it.
Carrying himself, his pads, and his defender just across the 45, almost to the 46-yard line with the nose of the ball, gives us a fresh set of downs, 8:09 on the clock. Coble Lewis in the set in the backfield this time. 2 receivers left to be White and Dobbins. Lyle on the near side. Dodd takes it, looking for a hole, finds the hole, drops the football, but comes back over the top of it right at the 50-yard line. So, good hole that time.
Yeah, he was trying to pull away from that defender, and the defender just happened to get his hand on the ball. But good for Dodd to get on top of it.
Second down and about a long 5 on that one, it looks like.
Appreciate everybody watching at home.
Shannon hands it to Dodd. Dodd running hard this time and pushes his way through and across to a first down. There you go. Whitehat's not going to let him get away with that one.
Yeah.
Downfield blocking, number 62, Clayton Brantner. His defender didn't really appreciate getting blocked out of that play, it looked like, and gave him an extra shove after it was over. So Whitehat's going to explain it. They're going to walk it down. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Rams. That'll be 15 yards stepped off, and that's going to hurt a little bit.
I will say, as you were saying a while ago, I like how the Whitehat went over, told the player why and what is going on, and not just that's the way it should be.
When the whistle blows, the play's over. If you got beat that play, come back and do the next one.
Yep.
But don't go extracurricular on it, you know. I understand the frustration. I've got some of it myself, but play football. Lewis in the back with Shannon and Dodd. Ooh. Little bit slower on that handoff, I think, than they wanted to be. Looks like the linemen are talking it over a little bit on what happened with that one. Gain of still got about a yard on that one, not quite a yard. No loss, fortunately, so we're going 2 and 2 again. White and Lyle, Dobbins, and Van Sickle. Shannon back to pass, looking left, flips it hard, but goodness gracious, number 11 is good at getting his hands up.
He is, for sure.
Trips right, single left. Shannon running to the right. Dodd blew up that number 11 defensive end that time, and Shannon cuts it back to the right. Deep down into the territory again, down to about the 18. That'll be good for another Indian first down. Indians threatening a third score with 5:59 on the clock in the second. That was good read right there by Shannon. He had the blocking he needed to get the yards, and then he had the vision to get the extra yards coming back inside.
Yep.
A lot of courage for the quarterback to make that step inside too.
Yeah, he's not one to shy away from getting or taking a hit.
Flips it hard. Ball out to 88, knocked out of his hands. We got a flag down in the backfield though. Oh, did I see a flag?
Flag on the play.
Yes, I did see a flag.
Over there about the line of scrimmage.
But that will be holding. Yep, holding against the Indians that time. All right, look at those guys giving encouragement down there. Alvarez slapping helmets. That's all right, guys. That's all right. Let's get them on the next one.
Yep.
So we'll have a replay of first down, but it'll be first down and 20 from about the 28-yard line. Shannon looking left this time, looking right, looking left, looking up, and taking the ball down. Flipping it out to Lyle, who's all out there by himself. Makes a step to the inside, makes the first man miss, and runs his way into the end zone. Are we calling touchdown? I haven't seen anybody call it. I got a flag over here, I got a flag over there.
Oh, no.
They're going to call that one back, aren't they?
Yeah.
Somebody is. I see 2 flags out there, so let's see what they do with them.
Colby, as soon as he flicked it out there, take off downfield,
No.
blocking. I believe that's who I was seeing. He took off and was getting blocks for his receiver to get in. So we'll wait and see.
Coach Robinson looking for an explanation.
Yeah, wanting to know what is going on.
Why are we bringing this back out to the 10-yard line whenever he ran that one into the end zone? Whitehead's going to come back here and illegal block on the Indians. Personal foul on the Rams. And so they're going to pull it out of the end zone, but they're going to offset those penalties and set them out about back where we started,
Well,
looks
I was
like.
going to say, will those just
Replay the down?
keep
Is
it?
that what
Yeah,
they're calling?
I'm
Is that what
thinking so.
I used to be up on my signals, Jason, and I've lost that.
Well, now they're moving it.
They're going to move us forward. My goodness. I don't think ESPN Fantasy Football knows what they're doing, Jason. They gave my draft a B.
A B?
A B.
Well,
It's ridiculous.
I wouldn't let it bother you.
I'm not. I'm a lot better at fake football than I'm real football, though. 5:17 on the clock, 12-7. The score in favor of the Indians. Shannon around the left-hand side looking for his third score of the night. He's going to, oh, goodness gracious, another flag thrown out there.
Hold on, boys. Hold on.
White Hat coming over to talk to Coach Robinson this time.
Well, they moved it forward.
Looks like we're still going to be kicking an extra point based on what the formation they're doing.
So
I
maybe
think they're having some scoreboard difficulties, I think.
So are they giving us the touchdown?
I am struggling with this one. I never saw anybody hold their hands up.
Well, they moved the ball forward. Okay, touchdown.
Touchdown, personal foul, face mask on the Rams.
Okay.
It'll be assessed on the kickoff.
Okay.
Hey, did you see what I did right there?
I did.
I've interpreted all that. My mom always complained that I never learned sign language, but I've learned some things.
There you
You
go.
know, that, turtle, and some things that I shouldn't use ever in public.
I got you.
At least that's what my mom told me.
Are we going for two here?
Looks like it. Shannon picks it up off the ground, spins out of the first move, runs into the next guys, and they drag him down at about the 5. So 18-7. Extra point attempt, no good.
Point conversion attempt, no good. 5:10 left in the first half. Indians extend the lead, now leading 18-7.
18-7.
I'd say that the coaches will be pretty happy with the way their team has played since our first defensive stand. A couple missed tackles gave them the opportunity to get on the board, but I'd say the defense has been stingy since.
Yeah, they really have. After we cleaned up just a few things, and you know, for the most part, you know, didn't have many penalties on our side. But like you're saying, I like how the boys are encouraging one another, not getting down when something goes wrong, and they're just saying, hey, okay, we'll get it on the next play. Let's keep moving forward.
Yep. Well, I think that's one of the benefits for sure. We talked about having 13 seniors on this squad. I've seen the seniors and then at least one of the juniors, Jonathan Alvarez, really been doing a good job helping pick each other up and dust each other off and move on to the next play. You got to be short with your memory in sports, I think. You can say, you know what, we did good on that play, we got another one to do, or we get bad on that play, we got another one to do. But regardless, there's another one until the clock winds down.
Yep, so we're going to be kicking from the 45.
Yeah, that's a 15-yard. Normally be back here at their own 40, but it's at their opponent's 45. That's that 15-yard penalty assessment. Shannon's going to give it the boot, and it's going to go into the end zone. Number 2 of the Rams is going to let that one go. You know, I'm pretty sure those guys knew we were kicking that one in the end zone, but everybody still took off running.
Yep.
They were ready to make a tackle or hit somebody.
I know if we've been waiting a long time for football to get back, I know they have.
They sure have. Good job on the scoreboard on the TV there, Jason. That's pretty.
Well, thank you. I knew something was missing. And
Yeah,
dawned on me what it was.
It's our first game of this year too, so you know we gotta get up to speed as well. Looks right, throws right, and Aiden Reed, big man, thinking he should have caught that one. It was in his hands, and he just knocked it down, which is what you pay your defense to do.
Yeah.
Not in high school, but in pro and college now.
Yeah.
I tell you, he'll think twice looking right. He knows Aiden Reed over there. That guy is arms and legs for days.
He is.
Up the middle that time and fighting for yardage. Great run.
That was a good run.
By number 6, dragging folks along. He's going to be just shy of a first down. They're probably going to, they're going to give it to him. He fought for it.
30, just enough. 4 Rams, first down.
4:40 on the clock. First down and 10 from their own 30. Rams driving east. Defense looking for the call. Offense surveying. Flips it. Nope. Pulls it down. Alvarez there. And then, oh my goodness, was that Eric Roy getting in there and wrapping him up again? It was.
I think so.
Eric Roy flying all over the field looking to make a difference. Gain of about 1 on the play. Quarterback back looking and flips it out there, and Brantner,
man,
goodness gracious, running from the defensive end position, comes out and just crushes him from the backside. That'll be 3rd down and about 3 for the Rams. Van Sickle coming out. Getting White back in there. Dodd in at outside linebacker now.
Got 3:32 left here in the
Indians looking for another big stop here late in the second. Rams in their push package, looks like. They're going to flip it back, and he gets wrapped up right at the line. He gained maybe a half yard out of that one. Good job by the men in the middle. Brantner, Dodd, Alvarez getting up out of that pile along with Kane Pritchett. 4th down and, a long 2, Jason. They'd give the Indians a short field on a short clock.
Yeah,
I think
sure
the smart thing
would.
right here would be to punt this one away and see if the Indians can.
Yeah, I would too.
Oh, they're in there.
Try that push
Power
again.
formation again. And they call a timeout. That was smart. I don't think they liked the defensive look they had in front of them, so they want to talk it over a little bit.
Yep.
2:35 on the clock. I tell you, Jason, if you give the Indians the ball on the 37-yard line with that kind of time left, we're going to put another one on the clock.
I believe it. This no huddle offense, the way they're knowing their calls, coaches are calling it in quick.
They're clicking.
It wouldn't surprise me a bit to see them put one more touchdown before we go into half.
If the Rams go ahead and punt it, and you give us a long field, you got a chance at maybe holding us out of the end zone before the second half. And Rams will receive the second half kickoff. And so we'll see what their coach is thinking about here. Head coach Dan Pike of the Rams. Looks like they've got a punt formation, but I tell you, they better watch this one. It's a short play. So Van Sickle back deep to receive the punt. And they go ahead and boot it. Oh, goodness gracious. He's not going to like that one.
No.
Get away from it. All right. So not a long punt. They gave themselves about 15 extra yards.
2:24 left.
13 extra yards, 2:24 on the clock.
See what we can do. Got our young men down here running our flags for us, getting the crowd wound up.
It's good to see the next gen out here supporting these guys. Get a little bit nostalgic if I start thinking about, we started out football at that age, and now all those guys that we were out there with are the juniors and seniors.
Yeah.
Dodd out, looking for the flip. Oh, a long pass the side on. Van Sickle brings it in and stays on his feet to about the 45-yard line. They brought him down. Not quite a first down, but great gain of 8 yards.
He climbed the ladder to get that one.
He did.
It was a good one.
And he was wide open there in the middle. That was great. Great job assessing the coverage and finding the spot to set in. Rams are going to be in a little bit of a prevent at this point, trying to keep us out of the end zone, so there should be some over-the-middle short stuff like that. Oh, no, that's not what you want. Is off the hands and into the hands of the Interception,
Yeah.
number 10, off the hands of the Indians. Little high for the receiver, wasn't able to bring it down. So now our defense looks to keep him out of the end zone again.
Yep.
They've been stingy.
Well, we have 1 minute exactly. They can
I
do
don't
it.
think that's right. Minute 41.
Oh, okay.
Rams will be trying to capitalize on that momentum shifter. He flips it hard out to the side. Dobbins goes up and makes the play. They're not going to pick on Cooper Dobbins. He played catch up there. They thought his man was open, but 3 steps later, Dobbins is in the air batting the ball down. Second down and 10 for the Rams. Defense resets. Offense sets. Handoff fake. Back to pass, and he flips it hard out again, and number 2 brings it in this time. And big step. Oh, my goodness. He just left the Indians hugging air, and they put a score in.
Well, big turn of events there.
Yeah, big momentum shift right there, but they left a lot of time on the clock here, so let's see what Coach Robbins, the Indians, dial up on that one. That was just a good catch and move by S&S Consolidated. Number 2, Joe. Oh. They're lined up to go for 2. 18-13. Fake the handoff around the right-hand side. He's looking for the edge, and White comes up. Can't bring him down. 2-point conversion good. S&S Consolidated with some energy here. 18-15, minute 23. Number 28 for the Rams, set to kick. Minute 23 on the clock for the Indians. Back deep, you've got Van Sickle and Lyle. And he puts a short kick on it. Coming up to get it. Evan Dodd smartly just grabs a hold of it at the 40 and takes it. That's a smart play by that young man. Sometimes teams unexpectedly will panic when it doesn't fly over their head, but Senior Dodd is a leader on that field emotionally, physically, mentally. Just goes up and says, I'll take this.
Yeah, Coach Robinson's really talked a lot about these captains and these leaders who have stepped up, and Dodd was one of the main ones that he said this summer has been.
Yes, he has. Been
in the majority of the Summer Pride workout sessions and really been a leader, really encouraging the younger guys.
Yep.
As you see there, I mean, smart play by the young man.
He's going to put it all out there his senior year. Indians looking to go back up by 2 scores here, only up by a field goal at this point. Dobbins in motion. looking for the deep pass. Shannon pulls it in, runs through a couple of arm tackles. Aiden Reed coming back, trying to make a good block on the backside. Alvarez letting him know he's not afraid to go toe-to-toe with you. Him and 52, Nicholas R. 2nd and 5 after the first down run. Shannon lets it fly, and Lyle comes up with it. Down deep past the 20-yard line. He comes back. Wrestled out of bounds by number 22 on the Rams.
What a play.
Shannon just flipped that one and floated it. Lyle comes around with his head and just drops it in the breadbasket.
I don't know if everyone at home was experiencing the same thing, but it was like everything went silent. Everyone was holding their breath, and
All
then
of
it come
us.
down with it.
Yeah.
.43 seconds left.
We got a timeout taken by the Rams. With 43 seconds left after that long play, they're looking momentum shifting back to the Indians here after that interception and score by the Rams. Appreciate all of our Indian fans from all over the place watching your hometown from wherever you are, family and friends.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in and encouraging us to do these live streams. So
share this out with other family and friends so that they can enjoy some Indian football as well. And then let us know where you're watching from. You know, we always like to give a shout out to some of our people who are watching from afar. Not like something that's burning, but something that's way away.
oh, afar.
Afar.
Oh, I got you.
Mhm.
I got you.
I knew you guys would get that one. All right, Dodd and Shannon in the backfield. White on the far side. Lyle, Dobbins, and Reed on the right-hand side. Shannon looking right and pulls it back down, stops. Oh, he's got a lot of room in front of him. A lot of room in front of him down deep, and he puts it in for the third score. Downfield
nice.
blocking does its work. Oh, we got a flag thrown after the play. Oh, my goodness.
It was after the play?
I couldn't tell whether it was after the play or before the play. Golly. I thought you were showing me a comment. I wasn't even looking at the video. What is that, the third score they've called out of the end zone on us, Jason?
Yes. Third. Oh, they're
Oh,
going to
no,
give it to
our
us.
guys are saying touchdown. Touchdown is good. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Indians. That'll probably be assessed on the kickoff. Yep. So keep the points on the board and make it a longer kickoff for us. So we'll see what happens. I guess it must have been after he ran.
I guess so.
And
after
their coach
he got
is
in.
pleading his case, but to no avail. White Hat walks away. We're going on to the extra point.
33 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, we're going to step off the penalty on the extra point. Whew. Eric Roy coming to the sidelines for the extra point. Oh, we're going to move it back forward. I have no idea what's going on. Just when you think you got a handle on football, they walk the ball back really far, and then they walk the ball forward really far, and then Eric Roy goes back in, and then he comes back out. Coach Robinson giving the, you guys like my hat signal? What about these two fingers on each side? Okay, this is what we're going to do. Step it back off. Looks like we're going to be that far back. We're going to see if we can put in a long 2 points. Aiden Reed, big mismatch in height on this far side against him and whoever they put across from him, basically. 6'4", 6'5". Looking left, looking left, looking left, guns it back. Comes back to the, oh, he makes a man miss, flips it hard, and oh, off the hands. Two men out there. Looks like Reed made a stab at it and Dobbins made a stab at it. Just, well, one of my favorite calls from Major League. Just a bit outside. That score, though, puts the Indians up by 9, 24-15, with 33 seconds left in the half. So hopefully the defense recovers from that last miscue and is able to keep them out here with the 30 seconds.
Gonna let everybody know the band's gonna be performing for us here at halftime. They've been working hard on some special things for us.
What's that in the comments right there? I was trying to. We owe a hat, man. I don't, Jason. Football.
Hey, at least it's not the
That's because
foosball.
it's oh so good. When I was in New York. Sorry, Nathan.
For a cutting back return for the Rams. Colby Shannon lined up to kick off.
33 seconds on the clock, 24-15. Shannon puts the boot on it, down the field to number 2, taking it about the 22-yard line. And he is running way across the field and finally runs into a couple Indians. 27 seconds left on the clock. Trot the defense back out. Oh, thanks, Dylan. Extra funny today. I'm going to have to tell my wife. Netta, glad you're able to watch from up at OU Med. I tell you, Nathan, you are all over the place. Wisconsin.
Wow. Thank you for tuning in.
And then I think Rachel's out at the lake. It is that weekend. Pass, looking deep. Oh, and he jacks it way out there. Cruz Lyle makes a great diving defensive play to knock it out of bounds. I tell you, on those long balls, it's tough to stay off of each other, but our defense doing a really good job of downfield coverage on that one.
Yeah, we have been doing a really good job.
Shannon was over there as well, and then even Eric Roy from the linebacker position making a stab at it back there. Never know what we're going to say, Nathan. 18 ticks left. Back to pass. Line breaks through there, and looks like we got a beat on him, but he makes a stutter step and chased way down again by Eric Roy. He says, I know you're close to the sideline, but if you're not wanting to go out, I'm going to take you out. And take him out, he did. Woo! He came from the middle all the way back around the outside and chased him down. 10 seconds left on the clock. And I'll tell you, after something like that, he'll be thinking twice about running around.
Yeah, he will. 9 seconds left. One last play, probably.
Looks to flip it out. Oh, my goodness. Alvarez nearly had a hold of him. Oh, they're going to call a hold on him, too. This play doesn't matter, guys. Drag him down, let the clock run out, and take the penalty. Alvarez had him wrapped up and got held back in the backfield. Offensive penalty will mean the time expires. And we'll go into the locker room. Holding is the call against the Rams. We will decline that one, and that will be halftime. Stick around, guys. We're going to have the band performing for us here at the halftime. Band looking to have a good season as well. And when the band is done, we'll be back with the second half of play. 24-15 the score at halftime.
Andrew Meeks. Mia Zambrano. Taylor Fisher. Natalie Vega. Freshman, Janet Chavez. Kristen Graham. Ava Gentry. Lola Morrow. And our mascot, Rowdy Ram.
The Mighty Ram Band is under the direction of Dustin Hensley and Dylan Steverson, with Mia Betancourt as drum major.
Brandon. All right, Indian fans, welcome back to the second half of play. Hope you enjoyed the bands and cheerleaders that we brought to you at halftime. We're back to football. Indians will kick off to start the second half, defending the west end zone. Hey, I hadn't even checked. How's OU doing? I've been meaning to ask.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
Nobody wants to. Oh, you're.
I don't want to know. If
Okay.
you find out, please don't tell me.
I can't update the score with
please
our
don't.
time here.
I will leave the room and you can update all you want. But
Okay, I'll wait. I'll hold out for you.
Thank
You can
you.
go watch it at
Thank
home,
you.
and I won't spoiler alert.
I don't know why it drives me crazy to know before I watch it. I'm recording.
Well, I'll tell you the score here, Jason. It's 24-15 in favor of the Indians. Defense looking to pick back up where they left off here. Ball bounces at the 20 and back. Number 2 will field it at about the 15. And he is going to be squirting around that left-hand side. And he makes a big run before Clayton Smith just crushes him out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Boy, I tell you, they're going to go back on the tape of that one and figure out why it was Clayton got to get to big hit there. Of course, whenever some of your players are walking off trying to figure out how to get their pads back in their shoulder, in their jersey, I'm pretty sure there's probably some holding going on.
Yeah, I would think so. Well, you heard the cheerleaders. Let's get fired up here, Indians.
We've got a slight glitch in our scoreboard that's holding us up on the start here. If you guys hear me chewing a little bit here in the second half, it's because I grabbed me some Popeyes from the press box.
Yeah, we want to thank Popeyes for sponsoring this game for us and bringing some tasty food out.
All right, defense lined up, offense set. They're going to hand it off around the left-hand side to start this. And first, right off the bat, run around the left-hand side, gets about 5. Aiden Reed looking for the hold because he tried to break free of his blocker, and that guy was holding on to him. So no holding called on this side. Coach Robinson's going to have a conversation with his line judge, too. He's the only person in the stadium that doesn't believe that was holding. Second down and 5 for the Rams. That's right. Over the middle, caught and dancing around. Aiden Reed making his way over from the left-hand defensive end spot. Makes a big tackle. Short of the first down, 3rd and 1. Aiden Reed slow to get up, but he will step back off, take a breath, and get set for 3rd and short. He'll get a breather. We'll get 34 Colton Major in there for the breather for Reed. Single back set, doubles left, doubles right for the Rams. Quarterback steps up under center, collects it and runs himself forward, and the Indians are pushing and the Rams are pushing, and goodness gracious, that has got to be the most generous spot I've ever seen them give on a push like that. He barely fell for a first down over here.
Yeah.
And they're giving him 3 yards on it.
Wow.
10:45 on the clock. Rams pick up a first down on the Indian 48-yard line. 47. Indian defense gets set. Pulls it, goes up, and pass complete to number 6 on the other side, and he breaks the one tackle and then gets smooshed out of bounds by the second tackle. Number 4, Evan Dodd. Makes him wish he'd gone down on the first tackle. He's not going to come back out here. Did they throw a flag finally? Because, boy, I tell you what, they were tackling our defensive end on that side, which I'm pretty sure is only supposed to be done by the defense. Yeah, they're going to bring this one back.
Aiden Reed comes back in.
Holding call on the Rams. Hey, I don't know if you guys saw this news story the other day, but as part of an outreach program, the Dallas Cowboys visited an orphanage last week. And one of the
Really?
quotes from the thing, it says, "It breaks my heart to see their faces. No hope, no opportunity," said one of the orphans.
Well, they did get C.D. Lamb back, so
Well, maybe
there is
that'll
a
put some
little
hope
bit
in
of
their
hope.
eyes next time they visit the orphanage. Thank you for the laugh, Autumn. I appreciate it. First down and 20 now for the Rams. Fakes the handoff, pulls it back in. Aiden Reed making a beat on him, and he gets a hand on him, and he gets it down. Ball's on the ground.
Oh.
Indians look like they recover that one. And they did.
Yeah.
Big plex for Aiden Reed back there. Jonathan Alvarez in there too. Woo, boy, they've been
What a
pushing
play.
for him. And they finally made it. I'm going to make another Dallas Cowboys joke.
We'll watch our
I don't
little
know
Indians.
another one, but I really like that last one I told. So with 10:09 in the third, the Indians put their offense out on the field. Defense coming up big.
So Kelly, you're talking about the Cowboys. Who's your NFL team?
Who's my NFL team? Whoever has the best fantasy players.
There you go.
Ooh, we got a flag thrown out immediately before the start of that play. That's be too many men on the field for the defense. Be a 5-yard penalty, I think. Or illegal substitution. When he crosses his chest like that, is that? First down and 5 for the Indians is what it is.
That's right.
Thank you, Judy. I appreciate your support on that. I thought that was a good one, too. First down and 5. Cruz Lyle in motion. He takes the pitch. Ooh, and they whistle that one dead as a false start. See the line judge on the far side rolling his hands. False start will bring it back 5 yards. And we'll start where we recovered the fumble from in the first place. Back-to-back penalties, 5 forward, 5 back. Indians will get set. Watch their movement closely this time. Lyle in motion. They're going to give it to him again, and he's going to cut, try to make the edge. Ooh, he gets ripped down. Deep in the backfield.
All carries taken down in the back.
Number 1 for the Rams brings them down for about a 6-7 yard loss.
About the second yard loss. About the second and long.
I'm sure that's not the way our coaches imagine that play going in their head. Second down and 16. Shannon back to pass, steps up in the pocket, flips it hard out. Oh, just behind White. White had a soft spot in the coverage, but overran it just a little bit as Shannon flipped him the ball. Third down and 15 for the Indians. Ball back at the Ram 45-yard line. Dobbins in motion, fakes the handoff to him. Shannon looking for space up the middle. Gets popped hard, drops the ball, but it falls quickly on it. Big 72, Justin Mann saving the turnover. A little bit of extracurricular after that play. Lots of talking going on. Fourth down and long. Indians will go ahead and put them on a long field by punting it away. Lombard and Mann, Alvarez and Garner come off. Punt team in. Lewis in the backfield with Shannon. 8:33 on the clock. Good snap. High kick. Not going a long ways. But, takes a good Indian bounce. Stop there at the 22 by Eric Roy. Maybe 21-yard line. Rams will put their offense back on the field. Indian defense be hungry for another turnover, though. Handoff around the right-hand side. Open space there, and Brylan Sweat rodeos him down after a gain of about 14. Goodness gracious. I tell you what, Jason, I'm going to start a fundraiser. Vision checks for refs.
That's what I was going to say. That or glasses.
Yeah, we're gonna get them all where they're seeing football correctly. I don't know where he's at in real life, but there may be a contrast issue between green and brown. I don't know. First down and 10 for the Rams. Trying that left-hand side again, but Alvarez is there, pushing him back along with Evan Dodd. Stopped. I can't believe they gave him a gain on that. Oh, my gosh. A gain of 1. I mean, he was crushed in the backfield.
Yeah.
$7:18 on the clock. Pass out quick and out in front of number 10. He's having to flip it out quick. Those ends are surrounding him immediately. Defensive end on the far side. Colbin Major in the ball game. Have to figure out.
Quite the development.
Little Indians going for a 100-yard flag dash. Oh, Alvarez just skips around it, and oh my goodness. Major getting back there.
I recognize that one little Indian carrying that H flag too. They're slowing down just a tad.
Yeah, well, I said 100 meters. Maybe they're going all 400 for this one. Whew. Big loss. 4th down and long. Now you've got Carson Van Sickle back to receive the punt. Run to the side. Kick out and good bounce for the Rams. Falls out to about the 36-yard line where it'll be down by the Rams. Well, that was a little too close for comfort to Lyle on that one. But he made a great olay on that one, showing off his dance moves. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate you offering to contribute. As soon as I get the GoFundMe page up, I'll let you guys know the link. Double back set around Shannon. Goes, poked out, and oh, goodness. Ball on the ground in favor of the Rams. Had the hole open, but it closed up a little quick on him, and then he got hit hard in the hole, and ball punched out. Rams ball on the Indian 36-yard line. Defense will go back to work. Alvarez is going to get a breather. We're going to get Garrett Garner in his spot out there on defense for some snaps. Van Sickle moves out in coverage, handoff to 0, and he takes a pop and gives a pop back. Number 52, I believe that's Brandon Lombard. No, 52 is Sweat, I'm sorry. 52, Brylan Sweat.
Milton on the carry, picks up about 4. Bring up second down.
Gain of about 4 on the play, second down and 6 for the Rams. Oh, right through the line, but he slips the tackle. Garrett Garner nearly got him, but finally Eric Roy comes in the backfield still. He thought he was going to make the corner, but Eric Roy, bringing the hurt every time he brings a tackle. Loss on the play, third down about 7 now.
Such a good play by Garner, too, just to disrupt everything.
Yeah, boy, he just shot through there, didn't he? Holy cow, he was in the backfield with the ball, but that tackle looks like bring the quarterback down. He's still on the field, so we'll take a moment of silence as he gets stretched out, worked on by the trainer.
Yeah.
I want to remind you about take notice of all the Booster Club signs scattered around the stadium. There's a lot of businesses that donate to the Booster Club. Make sure when you shop for businesses or see them in town, you let them know how much we appreciate their support. Also, like to remind you that the concession stand is open. They have everything from cooked products, candy, also the delicious Johnny Freezes. Also, nachos and hot dogs. And if you're still hungry and eating dinner, they have barbecue sandwiches and chips for $5.
Good to see quarterback number 8 walking off the field on his own recognizance. He is a tough kid. Going to give him a breather.
Yeah, always good to see him get back up and walk off.
Hunter C. Indian defense pretty stingy. Run play on this side. Springs to the outside, trying to bounce it out, getting a block in the back, but coming back in. Number 30, Coble Lewis. Blocked out of the play up first, but comes back in as he slowed up and just levels number 0. Kenny M for the Rams. He ran a long way to get nothing on that play, Jason.
Yes, he did.
4:26 on the clock. I believe that'll be 4th down and 8. Give Garner a break, get Alvarez in for the 4th down play. They're deep enough, Jason, that they may just give it a shot at this one.
Yeah, I figure they will.
Number 9 and 0 in the backfield, and that'll be a flag thrown. Delay of game for the Rams. That'll back them up 5. Good to hear the cheerleaders get into this one. Again, Friday nights, band, cheerleaders, fans. 0 back to pass. Garner. No, that was Roy in there, but then Colby Shannon comes in and breaks it up. Well, I tell you what, Roy, if that 0 had held on to it for much longer, he was going to be eating some Indian jersey on his way down. He flips it out there. Colby Shannon makes a great play to bat it to the ground. Indians will take over at their own 39-yard line.
Well, that's a nice hold after we give up a fumble and give them the ball.
Yep. Hate to see Clayton Brantner with his jersey off on the sidelines now.
I noticed that.
Hopefully that young man will be all right.
Got his knee wrapped up.
Yeah. Hopefully he just bumped it a little bit and he'll get a chance to be back in next week. Where are they headed next week, Jason? We travel to Kingston, I believe. Is that correct, for the second game of the season? Is it Wynnewood? Man, I've been wrong before. It happens sometimes. It's Wynnewood, yes. We go to Wynnewood next week, and then we go to Kingston the week after that. That will wrap up our pre-district play for the season. Junior high game Tuesday night at home. So you guys want to see some more Indian football at home. We only have 4 high school home games this year, the way the schedule fell out. So
yeah, we're traveling a lot.
Traveling a lot this year. I heard Coach Robinson quote a number before season started, and so I'm a fact checker. I wrote them all down, wrote the mileage from the school there, and we do have 1,400 miles of travel for the high school football season. 1st and 10, Shannon immediately takes it to the right, cuts upfield, comes back. Gain of about 4 on the play, it looks like. 5 yards, 5 yards on the play, 2nd down and 5.
Bring up 2nd down.
24-15, still the score. Indian defense coming up big when it needs to. Indian offense looking to break something open here. 3-back set. Running to the right. Good block by Dodd. Good seam by Shannon. Shannon's off to the races. 1 man to beat. He got out. Oh, he takes a step out, runs him, and he is gone.
Nice. But down
and there's a flag on the far side of the field.
Yep. And the coaches are saying, hey, you dropped something.
Way back away from the play. The flag's nowhere near where the play was happening. Illegal motion on the Indians. Be a 5-yard penalty.
Motion.
That's the 4th touchdown they've called back on us.
Well, I'd say just run that play again, but.
So 2nd down and 5 becomes 2nd down and 10 for the Indians. 55-yard touchdown run called back. I might get in trouble for saying it, guys, but every one of these flags has come from the same guy.
It's a good observation.
Thank you, Jason. You know, being in science as a teacher for a long time really helped me pay attention to details. Right up the middle, up the gut. Evan Dodd bumbling across midfield. He will not be brought down easily.
A run.
14-yard run for Evan Dodd. He hit the seam hard and was looking to bring some hurt to a Ram on that one.
I think he's trying to get rid of a little steam there. He wasn't very happy earlier with
Not
the
at
fumble.
all.
So I think he's trying to prove a point there.
1st down and 10 for the Indians in Rams territory at the 46. 2:43 on the clock. 3 in the backfield, 2 on the right-hand side. White, the lone back. Shannon to the right-hand side. Dodd looking to hit somebody. Does. Shannon springs it open on the far side. And we got a flag, but Shannon's still on his feet. And he brings the ball way down to about the 20-yard line. I want to say when I saw that, it looked like somebody tried a horse collar tackle on him, grabbed him by the jersey.
Maybe so. We can
and
hope.
So, I mean, it looked like he pulled back on that, but we're about to find out. And everybody's walking back this way, so. Spot penalty, they're going to call something. Illegal block by the Indians. Same guy putting the flag up, too. I'm getting in trouble.
There may be a flag shortage. He may be the only one with the flag.
That may be it. He's throwing it for everybody. Oh, thanks, Dylan. Man, you're being sweet tonight. I'd offer to send you a hat, but I think we've got a shortage. 2:04, first down and 9. Oh, bad snap. Shannon's just going to fall on it. Ball back at the 45, back in Indian territory, so it'll be second down, and you're going to have to get downtown from this one.
Yeah.
19 yards. Indians not moving in the right direction.
Cooper Dobbins over here. Let's see him get a pass, make a play.
Rams playing a little bit short. Indians get a delay of game penalty right there. We're going to step off 5 yards and make it 2nd and 24. Not sure there's a single play for that kind of yardage, but we've got it before, running and passing. So
second down still.
Second down still. Faking it, flipping it, and short of the intended receiver out here, White.
Did 5 get a hand on that?
It was close. It was close. Linebacker, number 5 for the Rams.
Fastball's incomplete.
Nearly in the passing lane.
On third down.
Third down and 24 for the Indians. Roy in the backfield with Dodd and Shannon. Shannon takes it, tucks it, cuts upfield, cuts it back outside. Got some blockers out front. Dodd is out there, and great running all the way down. He got about 10 back on that one, but when you need 24, 10 is not gonna get you the first down. We're back into Ram territory, but I would imagine with 4th down and 14 that 4th down and 13 that we're going to probably punt this one.
Yeah, I'll try to pin them back some.
Give our defense a chance. Tell you, when you get here late in the third and the early fourth quarter, you're going to see who's got the guts. It's back and forth. Good punt by Shannon. Ball lands, and it's fouled on. Wow. That was brave. Number 2 by the Rams brave. Just goes in and says, I'll just fall on this one.
I thought he was going to pick it up for a second.
I did too. Of course, when you got Aiden Reed running down your face mask, I'd probably just fall on it too.
Yeah, I would.
19 seconds left in the third. Looks like the Indians going to give Shannon a breather here on defense. Carson Van Sickle in at safety. Rylan White and Evan Dodd far out on the right-hand side. Major, Alvarez, Kane, and Reed, 4 down guys. Outside linebacker. Running out this way and hit by Lewis. Lewis tries to rip the ball out. Brought down by Eric Roy and Lewis there. Brylan Sweat also getting in the action, but a gain of about 8 looks like. Be second down and 2 for the Rams. That clock has expired on the third quarter of play, so 24-15 in favor of the Indians. Time to dig down deep, boys, and finish this one out. Handoff. First one is Alvarez isn't going to miss. Good play by Roy and Alvarez. Forced him to the outside. Alvarez finally slings him down. Big loss on the play. So instead of third down and short, it'll be third down and long for the Rams. Third down and 7 now after that.
Cameras aren't switching. Apologize for that.
Yeah, sometimes I love this program when it works, but when it's not working great for us, it's rough. Third down and 7. Indians pinning their ears back, looking to get after the quarterback. Set a man in motion. They're looking to throw it that way. It's caught. He's got one blocker, but not two. First guy gets in, second guy. Oh, my goodness. Woo! They held him up, and somebody came in there and popped him. Short of the first down. It'll be fourth down and probably 2 yards. Yep, fourth down and 2 yards. Rams have shown their willingness to go for it on short yardage plays on fourth down, but they are in their own territory fairly deep this time, and so they've got the man back deep to punt. They're going to, instead of gambling, they're going to give it a shot and see how their defense is doing. Fourth down and 2. Punter back, and he is going to boot it, and it's going to come down and float, and Van Sickle's going to let that one go dead there and picked up by number 10 at the 42-yard line. So decent punt there for the Rams. Will flip the field, and the Indian offense will get its chance here in the fourth quarter to add to their lead. Currently up by 9, 24-15. 10:22 on the clock. Strike up the band. Let's fire up the team.
Take a look at our cheerleaders. We'll say thank you again to everyone who's tuning in and encouraging us. I want to say apologize to my high school English teacher for misspelling football. I went ahead and added one more O for those of you that love it so much.
I do love it so much. 3 back, running to the left. Shannon with Dodd in the lead, and boy, howdy, Dodd just goes through there and delivers some punishment. Good run around this side. Gain of about 9 on the play. Call it 8. They're about yard and a half short. That's the way you like to see start out. First down and 10 becomes second down and short. Ten seconds on the play clock. Get everybody to the line here. Single back set, Dobbins in motion, fakes it to him. Oh my goodness, Shannon just making people miss. He gets across the line for about 4 first down Indians.
He definitely has a way of doing that.
Oh my goodness, he just left that first guy hugging nothing but nothing.
Hugging nothing but nothing. I like it.
You're welcome. I'll be here all night.
We need to patent or copyright some of these.
Dobbins comes off for this play. Eric Roy in. Sweat, Alvarez, Garner, Lombard, and the pulling guard right there was big number 72, Justin Mann.
Who ran that ball?
Creating a man-sized hole right there. Was
Lewis?
that Cobo Lewis on the run
so.
right there? He came in for the side.
Good, strong run.
Second down and 5 now for the Indians. That was a good run. I tell you that what I'm impressed with right here, Jason, our line is not have their hands on their hips.
Nope.
Looking for air. They're looking for somebody to hit.
That's exactly right. All that conditioning, summer pride makes a difference.
Roy steps back, fakes to both of them, and Shannon gets caught and flips it out. Nobody there. They're going to give him the flag for intentional grounding. there wasn't an eligible receiver in the flats out there coming back to help him out. So, yeah, so that'll be loss of down. And step off an extra 5 yards from where, no, that's where he threw it from. So, yeah, it's a penalty with loss of down. So it was second down and, is it 2nd and 5? Goodness gracious. And then we lost the ball back here, so it's 3rd down and 20, it looks like. 3rd down and about 20, 21 from our own 44. Shannon looking to throw it long, and oh my goodness, he rocketed that in there, but no catch. White not able to hold on to it. Is there a flag?
Well,
if it's a false start on the offense, the play's whistled dead, people. The penalty was declined by the Rams, and so that will result in 4th down. Shannon back to punt. Number 2 for the Rams, back deep to receive. Shannon takes it, holds onto it, then puts a boot on it. Goodness gracious, that's way up there. And then it makes a good hop, Indian bounce, and down at the 20-yard line. So, woo, how. Good punt, good special teams play for the Indians. Get down on the ball, and 7:56 on the clock. Defense is going to head back out. Garner's going to be the interior of that defense, along with Kane Pritchett. Major on this side, Aiden Reed on the far side is the ends. White on the near side. Roy and Sweat and Coble in the middle. Cruz Lyle on the far side, and safety will be Colby Shannon. Handoff this side and cuts it back. Finally gets hit by 2 Indians. He's got Garrett Garner on his legs and gets Coble Lewis on his back, and you can't go any further when that happens. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down and 5 for the Rams. Yes, Judy, I do write all my own material. This just comes to me off the cuff, which is why I have to be careful. Snap is back, handoff, and hit in the backfield. Wow. Who's back there? Eric Roy.
Nice.
Disrupting.
Once again.
Ooh, I tell you, he'd been back there any quicker, he'd have taken the handoff. Goodness gracious. And they didn't even give him a great spot on the loss back. I mean, he was way back there. Third down and 8 for the Rams now. Resetting everybody. Line gets set. Quarterback calls for it. He's back to pass. And Roy chasing him down again, but he makes his way around the outside, and he's got the yard is good for a 1st down. Lewis chases him down and brings him down out of bounds over there. Number 8, finding some running room. Garner checking out, Alvarez checking back in. Quarterback run, good for a 1st down for the Rams, out to the 37. Well, he didn't get that 1st down by too much, did he?
No, he did not.
He made the sticks and then got smoked. Handoff up the middle. Oh, goodness gracious, man. Sweat. Wait, was that 50? That was 54. Alvarez stood him up. 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 8 for the Rams. 6:07 left in the ball game. Still a 9-point lead for the Indians. 2nd down and 8 for the Rams. Handoff up the middle. Little burst of speed. And Coble Lewis showing up big over there.
Wow.
Looked like he had a hole, and then that hole closed up quickly, and the gain of about 2 on the play for the Rams. I'll tell you, last year I was impressed. Coble Lewis, not large in stature, but large in play, able to make big hits. High snap brought down Roy. Oh, I tell you what, number 10 went up, tried to climb the ladder, tipped it. Shannon was a heat-seeking missile looking to take him down, though, if he got a hold of it. So ball falls to the turf, 4th down and long for the Rams. 5:19 on the clock. Rams are going to take the chance at this one and go for it. Indians ready for it. Let's see if the coaches dial up a blitz here. They're after him. And he flips it. And, through the hands of the receiver. He heard Lewis and he heard Dodd on his heels, and he lets it fall to the turf. Indian football with 5:13 left on the clock. Each team has a full complement of timeouts, though, so we're about to see who digs down deep. I'll tell you what fires me up on Friday nights. Drumline.
Drumline, I'm telling you. Try to give a little. Try to give a little look at our band here. Doing a great job down there.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know the quarter that we put on the scoreboard isn't always accurate because it doesn't automatically update that for us. So we are in the 4th quarter with only 5:13 left on the clock. Heck yeah, get that drum line in there. All right, Indian football, 1st down and 10 from the Rams 41. Man in motion, lets it go. Shannon sidesteps 3. Rams steps over 1 and through the next, and gain good for an Indian 1st down right off the bat. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Colby's thighs, but they are big enough to run through or around people.
Yes, they are.
Makes me want to go do some squats and deadlifts. I'm not going to do it, but it makes me want to. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit I'm jealous of Kobe's thighs, guys. I don't even mind saying it out loud. All right, we've got a timeout by the Indians. 4:39 on the clock. They want to talk it over, give their guys a breather. A couple more 1st downs or a score, and this game is in the bag for the Indians. Last couple of years, Jason, it seems like the Indians have had some struggles in the first game of the season. Little miscues, just trying to get things under them, but tonight they've taken care of those quickly.
Yeah, they've done well. And, you know, like you say, in the past, it seems like there's been a couple of times where we've been up, ahead.
Yep.
And then it just kind of comes back and bites us at the end. But this one.
Yeah, they're in to finish this one.
Again, want to say thank you to everyone who's tuning in at home, sharing this with someone. I know a lot of people, a lot of the players like to go back and watch this afterwards. It's good to have, and we appreciate you guys encouraging us and tuning in. Appreciate Kelly being up here with us.
Oh, you do all the work. I'm just not afraid of a microphone. Well, you or Autumn. I don't know. One of y'all does all the work. It's not you? Okay. Shannon running hard to the left. Knocks the first guy over. Gets a great block by Evans and gets the outside, but goes ahead and runs it out of bounds because I think he saw the laundry in his rearview mirror. Hey, that's a new one.
It is a new one.
Holding is the call against the Indians, so that'll step off 10 yards from the spot of the infraction. Still be first down, but instead of first down and 10, this time it'll be first down and 20. Renee giving you some love there. It's like you're in doing it. Good to see Dodd back out there. He's been running hard, and he's had to come over and catch a breath a few times, but I'd say he's playing his heart out tonight.
Yes, he is.
Lead blocking on that side, hits a man. Shannon cuts it back upfield and takes it right up the gut. Back
right
to
over a guy.
Gain of about 8 on that play. Gets several yards back. They'll chip away at this one, running the ball. 4:14 on the clock. Let it run. Lewis is going to come over and catch his breath. You got White and Lyle on the far side, Dobbins and Reed on the near side. Sweat, Alvarez, Garner, Mann, and Lombard are the guys with their hands in the grass out there trying to finish this one out for us. Under 4 minutes to play. Shannon hands it to Dodd. They made him a hole, and he rumbles through that hole.
He's running tough tonight.
He is running tough, down to about the 26-yard line. And that's going to be third and manageable from 1st and 20. So, chipping away. I tell you, they know how to block that play and get that man from the backfield into the secondary of the defense. .310 on the clock. Big 3rd down and 6 for the Indians. Shannon takes it, wants it himself. He's going to try to catch the outside. He gets caught from the backside that time at about the 23-yard line, so he gains about 2. Big Indian decision right here, deep in Ram territory.
You got to go for it. This
number 25 on the tackle is
got a man down for the Rams. I'd almost think you'd have to go for it here.
You know, I think so too, especially now with this injury timeout. Getting the trainer out there for the Rams to check him out. Hopefully the young man's okay. You give this offense a breather and some time to talk it over, and my guess is they come up with a 4-yard play.
Yeah, I would think so.
In fact, I bet they come up with a 6-yard play.
Would you go for 8?
I'd go for a touchdown. How far out are they?
I
don't know what play I'd call for it, but I tell you, it's hard to beat. You know the one that Dodd ran before that one where they just open up that hole on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Get him into the secondary, give him a chance to run over the next guy. I just think he can do it.
Yeah, I do too. Good to see number 25 walking out on his own.
All right. Break time's over, boys. Time to go back to work with 2:44 on the clock.
Coach Robinson's in there rallying the troops. Even Coach Grice. Yep. Coach Grice, one of our young new coaches, doing an amazing job here with the boys.
I think so too, for sure.
I believe his grandfather is watching tonight, so we want to say hello to Bodie Grice, Coach Grice's grandfather watching tonight.
Shannon surveying the defense, looking them down, letting the clock tick because we can. It's tough to stay down like that for a long time for the line, but they're going to do it because Shannon's going to let as many ticks come off as he possibly can. injury stops the clock, but it starts immediately when the ball is down. So, all right, Shannon, let's get this show on the road. We need 5 yards or more.
Oh, they're going to take the penalty.
And they're going to play. No, they're going to call timeout this time.
Smart.
Woo! I tell you what, man, give those guys that were down for that long a breather. Their heads got to be light.
But to be patient enough to just sit and wait.
Corso and Herb Street on air when I tuned in. Man, Justin, you are a sweet man. Mrs. Bills, Mr. Yeah, thank you guys very much. We appreciate you guys watching. 2:04 on the clock for the Indians. Holding on to a 9-point lead. They need about 3 or 4 yards to put this game in the bag. Coach is wise to get them down, let that time run off, and then call that timeout. Indians have a timeout left to take. Currently, the Rams, I'm surprised they didn't take one right there, Jason. I thought all that, I mean, they had a 40-second play clock that Colby Shannon wisely just let run down.
But, they may have known and wanted us to use our timeouts and leave them some to play with.
They could have saved 40 seconds on that clock if they'd have called it. Shannon takes it, and he's running hard, and he makes a cut, and there it is. That's the play I was wanting right there. That's the one right there. Touchdown, Colby Shannon. Put another 6 points on the scoreboard.
I need to give you a coach's shirt and put you down there on the field.
My goodness. He found the lane and took it to the house. I'm trying to decide, Jason, if I'm Corso and you're Herb Street, or if you're Herb Street and I'm Corso.
Well, I don't. I probably know, but I don't want to say.
Give me the headgear. Shannon going to attempt another extra point. Puts it up. And did he sneak that one through? He did. He found pay dirt that time. 31-15. 1:56 left on the clock. Coach Grice going up top with Shannon to congratulate him for that one. I tell you what, that right there, when you see a guy take off around that side, you know that you had good blocking, opened up that lane for him, and his vision to see the cutback lane.
Oh, I know.
A lot of quarterbacks just keep that going to the outside, hoping something will open up. Shannon has not been afraid all night to make that, put his foot in the ground and go upfield when he sees that lane open up.
Yeah, he's definitely a talented young man. I mean, as you can see, he does our kickoffs, our punts, our extra points. I mean, he's our quarterback. He's played. I know he's played receiver before when he was younger. I mean, he just
all over the place.
But for him to be able to see that, like you're saying, to go in, it looked like everything's closing down, and all of a sudden he's finding a gap and a hole and finding a way to get to the end zone.
Yep,
it's a great thing to see. Great young man. But it's hard to brag on one without bragging on the others.
It's true.
There's so many on this ball club. You see these young men out here that are just rallying together, encouraging one another. And again, tonight you haven't seen the boys get down.
Nope.
They haven't got upset even when it hadn't went their way.
Turnovers and flags have not rained on their parade. Looking to get around the left-hand side. Number 2's got some wheels, but so does number 1, and so he chases him down at about the 43. Van Sickle takes him out of bounds. Trot out that defense for one more stop, Indians. Jason, I think you nailed it right there. In years past, it may be that some of those penalties, some of those fumbles got in their heads, and they've matured past that, it seems like, this year. They are willing to fight for it.
Yeah, well, and again, like what you were saying earlier, you're not seeing a bunch of them out there tired, bent over, like they're wore out. I mean, they look like they could play a couple more quarters of football.
Ice baths for everyone coming up. Here we go. And chasing down from the backside, slips the first tackle, chased out of bounds. Ooh, he let go of the football. I tell you, he must have heard Sweat and Lewis on his heels right there, because he didn't want to finish that one out. Minute 38 on the clock as he went out of bounds. Gain of 8 on the play, 2nd down and 2 for the Rams. Indians not wanting to give up another score, digging their hands and heels in. Alvarez just pushing right there, but open in the flats, number 2 again. Cruz Lyle forces him out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Good for a first down for the Rams. I tell you what, I don't want to be the person lined up across from Jonathan Alvarez right now. He is pushing to get back there. But
he is.
He's pushing hard enough to get himself a break right there. Kane Pritchett into his spot. Ball back and quick out to 10. He gets wrapped up and thrown down. Looks like the Indians are saying they've got the football. Van Sickle flung him down, I think, but they're going to say he was in the grass before the ball came out. So gain of 5 for the Rams on the 40-yard line of the Indians. Minute 16 on the clock. Should be ticking right now, but it's not. Back to pass number 8. Flag is thrown, and oh my goodness. 2, 3, and then finally, oh my goodness. I can't believe he got that out. Kane Pritchett was draped around his waist. There was a receiver out there, though, but there is still the flag from early, so we'll see what the call is. Laundry stops the clock at a minute 7. They're going to ask the coach if they want the penalty or if they want the results of the play. Incomplete pass. If they wave the flag off, the down counts, and so it goes to 2nd down. If they take the penalty, they keep the down, but it backs them up a little further. So the call is illegal motion, which would be a 5-yard penalty. Penalty is declined, though, by the Indians. They want the down counted. 2nd down and 10, minute 7 on the clock. Back to pass number 8. Oh, Roy. Oh, my gosh. Oh, and then Cobo Lewis nearly comes up with the interception just short of him out there.
Wow. What?
Oh, my goodness. I can't tell you how many times I have said Eric Roy tonight in the backfield or making the tackle, but it seems like he has definitely made his presence known tonight.
That's exactly what I was about to say. You've called his name so many times tonight.
Number 8 back there in the backfield
everywhere.
is going to have nightmares of number 10 in his head when he lays his head down tonight. Oh, he slips the tackle, and he flings it hard down the field. Oh, wow. Number 2 nearly brought that in after juggling it around. Good defense out there by Cruz Lyle, Van Sickle, and Lewis. So,
wow.
Woo-wee, 53 on the clock. Boy, he stepped up and chunked that one. I don't think he had anything more to put on that one.
I don't think so either.
4th down and 10. One more stop needed for the Indians.
53 seconds left.
And it's back. He's going to fling it one more time out there. And
oh, did we get it? Did we get it?
Is he going to call it? He's going to call interception. It's a turnover on downs. We actually lose yardage on that, but we'll take the interception.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Coach Robinson laughing and smiling, giving high fives, a fist bump down there.
48 ticks left.
Yes.
You know, one of my favorite formations in football? When my team is taken, it's one of my favorite formations.
Victory.
The victory formation. That's right.
Victory formation.
I knew we'd get there eventually. I really took the long road on that one.
So who got that? Was that Lewis?
I think it was Lewis.
I think
was
he's
back there.
come in and been all over the place.
He was super close. He was in that area most of the night, so him or Van Sickle were probably back there.
Yep, Van Sickle going out. No.
Pep in their step, headed out there with 48 seconds left.
Yeah, buddy.
Garner puts his face over the football. Victory formation it is. And there's a flag.
And a flag. Of course there is.
They're going to call a false start. Yep.
Well, we've got to be creative, whenever we do this.
Step off 5. Same formation. I don't think that'll change the game plan at all.
I don't think so either.
But it doesn't change the clock either, and that's what we need to change right now.
Yes.
Everything else on that scoreboard is just fine. Did he snap it already?
Yeah. And
Goodness
he
gracious.
downed it quick, too. I thought he would have held it a little while longer. But clock is running down. A lot of fans still here. It's good to see.
Everybody hung out to the end right here, even on the S&S Consolidated side with a long drive home. And that will end it right there. We're going to trot over the side. We're going to go put the football team.
And there we go, counting down.
Shake
7,
hands.
6,
Good games
5,
all around.
4, 3, 2, 1. There we
Ball
go.
game 1-0 for the Indians. I like that 1-0 mindset.
Nice. And it just felt good.
It did just feel good.
know.
Congratulations, Coach Robinson.
Yes.
Coach coming out with a W for the first game of the year. (31-15) the final here at Harley Stadium Barnett Field. We will load the buses next Friday night for Wynnewood, but if you want to see some hometown football again next Tuesday evening, the middle school team will be playing here at home. So if you can be here in the stands to watch that, we'd appreciate it. It's always good to see these guys run over here to the band, helmets in hand, pride in their hearts when the fight song plays.
Yeah, what a good night. Again, want to say thank you to everyone tuning in, watching. We appreciate you guys very much. I want to give a shout out again, like you're saying, to the players, Coach Robinson, all the coaches, the hard work they put in, the parents. I want to say great job by the band. They did an amazing job. Cheerleaders always wonderful. It's great to see such a large crowd here tonight, still here. Going to celebrate with the boys. It's a good feeling. We want to tell the Rams thank you for coming down. Hope they have a safe trip back home. Coach Robinson's going to rally the group.
Yeah, he wants in there. Let's get that in-game speech going. Next week at Wynnewood, we are not able to do away game broadcast this year, so if we find out that Wynnewood has its own broadcast, that we may be able to get that to you guys. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing you guys in the stands. We're back at home in a few weeks, actually. I think it'll take us till the end of September when we're back here in the stadium, because we go to Wynnewood, we go to Kingston. We've got our bye week before we start district play at Tishomingo at home on September 27th.
Yep, just 3 more home games. Is that correct?
That's correct, Jason.
Just 3 more home games. So if you missed tonight, glad you're able to tune in, but we'd love to see you here in the stands with us to help root on your Indians.
Put your earbuds in and listen to us.
There you go. You can do that. A lot of people have been doing that. So, Kelly, thank you.
Thank you,
Always
Jason.
a pleasure. Appreciate you. Autumn, everybody else who helps out behind the scenes. Miss Bills, our superintendent. All of our tech people. I know Morgan Manning really helps a lot, and all the coaches and their support. So can't thank you enough. I have to say hi to my family, Mom, and everybody. I appreciate you. Love you guys. And until next time.
Yeah, until next time, good night and God bless.